In this video, we're having a look at the Boya Link 3 wireless microphone system. Hi, I'm Lee. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. So what is the system? It's a dual microphone wireless mic system. So you've got a transmitter and two wireless receivers. I think the really important thing to keep in mind with this is the price. So I don't know exactly what the price is going to be when this gets released. I'm filming this. This is a pre-release thing that I was sent. But the notes that I got said it should be around the $120 US mark. Now $120 US, I guess that's going to be about 200 Australian or there or thereabouts. So that's something to keep in mind because there's definitely features and functions that I would like to have in the system, which they don't have, but at this price point, it makes perfect sense. If you do want some of those features and functions that I might mention, there is the Boya Link 2, which is the more higher end, more expensive model, which hopefully I'll have a video out around the same time as this one. They're supposed to be released around the same time. Unfortunately, they sent me the 2. They were also going to send me the 3, but that's going to turn up late. Funny little story about how that happened. Watch the bloopers at the end and I'll explain what that is. So let's first talk about what you get in the box. So you get this nice charging case. You can see I've already taken stuff out of the case to be using it because I am going to use the microphones for this entire video except for the little intro which you heard at the beginning because obviously it couldn't be in the box when I was doing it, obviously. And so you've got the receiver, which is on my camera at the moment. I'll show you what that looks like. You've also got these really cute microphones. Now it's tiny, as you can see, in terms of how it attaches. You've got a magnet on the back, so you can flick it there, and you can see I've got it magnetized here on my shirt. You also get these little clip holders, so you can magnetize that, and then you've got a clip, so you can clip it onto things if you want to do that. And then you get a wind socket, which is nice. You get a 3.5 to 3.5 TRS cable to plug it into a camera, and you get the wind sockets, as I said, and a nice little case and a USB-C to USB-A cable. In the case, which is a charging case, you get 2 adapters. So you've got a lightning, it's been so long since I've used it, a lightning adapter for older iPhones, and then you've got a USB-C adapter for newer iPhones and Android phones. So that's all the stuff you get. In terms of the specs, quite a lot of stuff to talk about with the specs in terms of the sound quality, all that kind of stuff. You can hear the sound quality is pretty good. Having said that, this is a very well treated room that I'm in, so this entire wall in front of me has got audio absorbing foam and stuff like that, so that's something to keep in mind. I do have some samples for you in terms of how this works in louder environments and different environments. We'll look at that in a moment. Some really nice features that I like about this in terms of customizable stuff that you can do with it. I'm just going to put this microphone away because yeah, and it does charge while it's in the case. Battery life is stated as 6 hours, and then you can get it all the way up to 30 hours by charging it in the case. It takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to fully charge. You do have noise cancellation on this as well. Now I've got some outdoor examples of how I went and tested it with noise cancellation, but I want to try something a little bit fun because I've actually got a whole bunch of sound effects in Final Cut, which come for free in Final Cut, and I thought, why don't I play a crowd sound and see what it sounds like with crowd sound, and then turn on the noise cancellation, see what it sounds like with the crowd sound, the noise cancellation with the crowd sound. So here's crowd sound, and this is me trying to talk with quite a loud crowd. You can hear what's going on in that. I'm now going to turn on the noise cancellation. So this is now turned on the noise cancellation, and now hopefully you can hear what the sound's like in a loud crowd. Now I'm not sure if this is the, it's got 2 levels of noise cancellation. I'm just going to turn on the second level. No, not that button. So this is now the other level of noise cancellation, and this is one of the things that I don't love about this mic system. It's only got 2 lights on the receiver, so I don't know if I've turned on the lower level of noise cancellation or the higher level of noise cancellation. So this is now changed it to the other level of noise cancellation, and I don't know what it sounds like or not. So that's a bit of a test of the noise cancellation, and that may have gone terribly bad, so I might just cut that out completely. And now I've turned noise cancellation off. Now to see whether noise cancellation is on or off, that's really easy. So the light is blue, you've got noise cancellation off. Light is green, noise cancellation turned on. It does have a lot of really nice features in the app. One little caveat, and I've emailed them to ask this, it looks like this does not have Bluetooth. Again, at the price, I'm not surprised that it doesn't have Bluetooth, but it would have been nice to have Bluetooth so that I could change settings on it when it's plugged into my camera, so I could log in from my phone wirelessly, change settings from my camera. Not the end of the world, but you know, that would be a nice feature. So you do have to plug it into your phone to make changes in the Boya app. And there are some really nice features and functions that you've got in the Boya app. Again, at this price point, I'm pleasantly surprised. So you've got auto gain, which is nice. So it will automatically adjust the levels of recording, whether, you know, if you're getting too loud, you're getting too soft, it'll automatically adjust that. It's got a safety track, so you can actually have the microphone record the normal audio, but then it'll record audio at -12 dB to a secondary track, so that if suddenly you get too loud, you can jump to that lower track. So you've got a slightly softer track if you need it. So that's a nice feature. You can set up EQ, you can change the level of noise cancellation, so high or low, that kind of stuff. One setting that they said with the button down here on the bottom, which turns noise cancellation on and off, if you double press it and you've connected it to a phone that uses the volume control to start and stop recording, you can actually start and stop recording on your phone. Now, I did test this both on my iPhone 16 Pro and the Samsung S25 Ultra that I've got in for review, and I couldn't get it to work on either of those phones. Now, I'm going to guess that it's probably just a firmware thing and that function's not been activated, or yeah, but according to the manual, it should definitely work on both those phones, and it's not working. So I'll let you know down in the comments or down in the description if they let me know that a firmware update's gonna fix that, because that feature, I tried it and for some reason it didn't work on both those phones, which it actually should work on those. The other really nice thing that I like in the settings app, and this is really, really like, I've seen this on a few of these microphone systems, but not on all of them, is you can customize, it'll ask you which camera you're plugging into. So if it's a Sony, if it's a Panasonic, if it's a Fuji, what have you, and then which model of that camera, and it will recommend what audio settings it should have for that camera. So for example, I'm recording this at the moment on a Panasonic S2X, and they're 5S2, God, the naming conventions, just call it Bob or Fred or whatever. Anyway, so it'll give you recommendations. So that's a really nice feature of the app. Now let me play you some samples of how this works outdoors, and you'll see one little caveat that I noticed with the outdoor test that I did. Right, so this is going to be a quick test of distance. Now the camera's in the car, so it's going through the windshield, but I don't think that sort of counts as a, you know, an obstacle, as it were. But I'm just going to sort of keep talking and yakking away and seeing how the range works. It's not so difficult. So I have the fluffy thing with me. The phone might be working when I'm facing there, but my body might actually block it, and there is a bit of wind coming on, so I'm actually going to put the little wind cover on it. It's not as easy to put on as I thought it was going to be. There we go. There's the wind cover on, and you might not be hearing me at all right now. So, yep. So I've now got the wind cover on, so it's going to muffle it a little bit, but at least it's hearable within the wind. And this is, I don't even know if you can see me, but I'm over here waving. Hey, how's it going? I can probably get a little bit further. And yeah, so I reckon this is a pretty decent range test, because if you're shooting from further away from here, yeah, and the wind's coming on me very hard now, so hopefully the wind thing is working quite well, and we'll see how we go. So yeah, this should be quite interesting. I did a test earlier today. Oh wow, it's really windy now, so it'll be interesting to see how bad the wind noise is, or if the wind thing is cutting out the wind noise. Yeah, lucky it was so windy, so it's a good test. Wind coming in pretty strong now, and again, it'll be a good test to see how that sounds. So as you can see, there's some interesting results, because they say the range is between 200 and 300 meters, which, I mean, you're not going to need that much anyway. So I think pushing it as far as I did way off in the background of their parking lot, I think the range is pretty much fine. What was interesting with that though is that when I was close to the camera and my body was blocking the signal, it wasn't picking up. But as soon as I turned around, picked up the signal, and then when I turned around again, my body was blocking the signal and I was further away, it was working. So I'm not sure what was going on there. Maybe it needed to pick up on the signal and then it worked. Yeah, not sure what was going on there, but interesting result with that. But overall, again, for the price, I think this is a pretty good deal. So the other thing that I'll mention, and this is fairly obvious, is that you can't use your own microphone. You have to use the microphones that this works with. Where's the... Oh, I've left the magnet thingy on that. So I took this out and the magnet was off, but the magnet had stayed on the connector there. So yeah, so obviously you're using the internal microphone. There's no 3.5 audio jack that you can plug in to use your own external microphones. Again, at this price point, and because these are so small, I'm not overly concerned. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I've got it there, but if I was wearing a darker shirt, it'd be nice if they, I get that they wanted to have the branding on there, to have it say Boya, and also that way you know which way to put it in the case. So for example, in the case, if I put it upside down, the magnets will actually guide it to be exactly where the connectors are. So it's a nice little touch, but it would have been nice if they didn't have the branding on it actually, so it's less obvious that it's there. But what you could do is you could turn it around and have just the magnet on the outside, just have the microphone on the inside, and then it's a really, really small dot. Like I could, if the text was bigger on my shirt, I could probably hide it behind, sort of have the magnet kind of over an O or something like that. So I'm big on hiding microphones because I think if you see the microphone, it can kind of, for lack of a better word, it kind of ruins the magic a little bit. So I like having microphones under clothing or in a hat or what have you, just hidden. So I don't love having it out. But again, it's so small, it's not that big of a deal. But it would have been nicer, I think, if either they had, if they had the branding in black text so it wasn't as obvious. Like you could still have the branding but in black, and then I could wear a black shirt and it would be pretty well hidden. And it's only for people who are looking for it that they're actually going to notice that it's there. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it about this device. We've covered the audio, we've covered the noise cancellation, which the noise cancellation, again, your results may vary. In fact, when I was playing that test with the Final Cut sound effects, I might have cut that out because maybe it didn't work at all, because I'll have to find out when I see this recording. But yeah, I think for the price, particularly if you're getting started, it's nice that it's got the basics of, you pull it out of the box, you get started, you plug it into whatever you're using, and away you go. You can have up to 2 transmitters and 4 receivers, which I'm not sure what the main advantage of. I almost feel like the text on that is wrong, because it would make more sense to me if you had 1 receiver and you could have 4 microphones and 4 microphones going into a single receiver. But as far as I understand from the text that I've been given, you can only have 2 transmitters, so 2 microphones and multiple receivers. I'm not sure if I'm understanding that correctly, but hopefully I can get some clarification on that, and I'll let you know down here what I'm getting. But you can buy multiples of these and use them all in one sort of setup, which is kind of nice. Hi, Lee from the future, from the past of that video. Just a quick jump in. I did confirm with Boya, and for some reason it is that way. So you can use 2 microphones, but go to multiple receivers. So you could have 1 microphone on one person, 1 microphone on another person, but have multiple cameras getting that signal. I'm not sure how often I'd use that, but yep, that's how it works. I mean, it would make more sense to me to have more than 2 microphones going to a single receiver, so that way if you've got like a panel of just people, you could have 4 or 6 microphones on, well, let's say 4 on different people, and all going to the same camera. But that's the opposite of how it works. Boya did say to me that you can get they will be able to sell you just individual units, so you don't have to buy a whole set all over again just to use multiple things. You can buy just individual stuff, so that's kind of nice. Now back to Lee of the past. Yeah, so that is the BOYAMIC 3. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was useful. If it has been helpful or useful, please like and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for your support, and we'll catch you on the next one. Safe and happy, whatever it is you're doing. So as promised, here is the story of, actually, anyway, I can see schmutz on the lens. So, is the 3? It is the 3. Yes, it is the 3, good, okay. Because there's the 2 and the 3, and I keep getting confused between which is which. So as promised, here is the story as to why I got the 3, and I can review the 3 now, and the 2 is on its way, and they didn't come at the same time. So they shipped them separately, and I got an email, like this one arrived about a week ago, and I got an email from the agency that's dealing with this whole thing going, hey, you know, as the 2 arrived, we got notification that it's being returned to sender. Here's the tracking number. And I look at the tracking number, and yeah, it was being returned to sender because it got sent to Austria instead of Australia. So, I mean, I've heard of these things happening, but there you go. It actually happened, unfortunately. Their shipping person must have just made a little boo-boo, and, you know, it happens. So hopefully the 2 will arrive in time, and I'll be able to have a look at it. So, yeah, there you go. Not a lot of bloopers, actually. It was all sort of one take and done. So, guess I could make faces at the camera. This is my face. It's pretty funny without making faces. I did notice, I do apologize, earlier when I had the second mic out, I had it out a little bit too long, and you can actually hear the sound difference when you've got both mics. Why is the noise cancellation turned on? See, it's got the green on, so I know right away it's got noise cancellation. I push it and it goes blue. So that is nice. I do like this visual, but it would be nice if there was like a screen on the receiver so I could see information there, or if I could Bluetooth into it from the phone. Yeah. Anyway, this is supposed to be bloopers, not just more information.